Picture this, a glass of red wine glimmering under the light. For some, it's an elixir of life. For others, it's a slow poison. The same liquid, two entirely different stories. The secret? The dose, the rhythm, the person. Today, we explore a topic that has divided experts for thousands of years. Is alcohol good for you or dangerous? The answer, according to Harvard, Mayo Clinic, NIH, and WHO, isn't a simple yes or no. It lies somewhere in between. Stay with me to find your personal balance point. What does moderation really mean? In science, it has a name and a number. One standard drink is about 12 to 14 grams of pure ethanol. That's one small glass of wine, one small beer, or one shot of spirits. For men, moderate consumption means up to 2 drinks per day. For women, up to 1. These are Harvard and US dietary guidelines. But it's not just what you drink, it's how and when. 7 drinks on Saturday do not equal 1 drink a day. Your body reacts to the pattern. Binge drinking overwhelms your nervous system, raises blood pressure, and cancels any potential benefit. It's a small but powerful detail. Moderation is not an invitation to start drinking, it's a ceiling. It applies only if you have no reason to avoid alcohol, such as pregnancy, liver disease, addiction, or medication interactions. The darker side, cancer and alcohol. The WHO classifies ethanol as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning it can cause cancer. Links include cancers of the mouth, throat, larynx, esophagus, liver, colon, and for women, the breast. Even small, regular amounts raise breast cancer risk. That relaxing evening drink carries effects we often ignore. The risk creeps up slowly. For women with family history or genetic sensitivity, even small amounts can be enough. One subtle detail can make a difference. Maintaining at least 400 micrograms of folic acid daily can reduce part of the risk. It's not a cure, but a form of protection. Always consult your doctor. The heart, from ally to enemy. In low amounts, alcohol can raise HDL, the good cholesterol, and improve blood clotting factors. That's where a glass of wine is good for the heart comes from. But as soon as that glass turns into 2 or more, the line flips. High blood pressure, arrhythmias, stroke, cardiomyopathy. The benefits don't just disappear, they reverse. The liver, the silent worker that tires first. Alcoholic hepatitis and cirrhosis start as tiny scratches that accumulate over time. If you have fatty liver disease, hepatitis, or any liver condition, complete abstinence is the safest choice. The brain, sleep, and judgment. Alcohol seems relaxing, but it disrupts sleep, clouds judgment, and increases accident risk. Many car crashes are alcohol-related. This risk applies not just to drunk people, but those slightly over the limit. Interaction with medications. Painkillers, sedatives, anxiety medications, even over-the-counter drugs can react dangerously with alcohol. If you take antidepressants, blood thinners, sleep aids, or acetaminophen, be extra careful. The possible benefits, myth or evidence. Studies show light to moderate drinkers may have a slightly lower risk of heart attack or ischemic stroke. In small doses, ethanol may favorably influence cholesterol and blood components, partly explaining the French paradox. But the curve is double-edged, a little helps, more harms. Some studies also found fewer gallstones and lower type 2 diabetes risk among moderate drinkers. Remember, these are observations, not medical prescriptions. The benefit ends where excess begins. The genetic factor, rewriting the rules. Our bodies read alcohol through enzymes like alcohol dehydrogenase. Variations in genes like ADH1C determine how fast we metabolize it. Slow metabolizers allow for modest cardiovascular benefit. Others burn it rapidly, meaning the same drink leaves a completely different footprint. Conclusion? Individualization. Moderation doesn't mean the same thing for everyone. Benefits and risks shift depending on age, sex, medication, and history. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. No safe level, the answer is 0. Younger adults. Main risks are accidents and excess. Heart benefit is minimal. Older adults. A small, Regular drink may bring some advantage, but only within limits and without contraindications. Middle-aged women. The balance is complex due to breast cancer risk. Decisions should be personal, informed, and discussed with a healthcare provider. The myth of red wine. It's not the color that matters, it's the ethanol and only in the right low dose. Red wine contains polyphenol like resveratrol, but if consumption goes beyond moderation, no beverage can protect you. Health isn't about what you drink, it's about how much, how often, and who you are. If you already drink, here's how to stay safe. Stay below the limits. 2 drinks for men, 1 for women. Prefer frequency over quantity. A small glass regularly is safer than binging. Skip sweet cocktails. Never drive, not even a little. Check for drug interactions. Women. Ensure adequate folic acid intake if you drink regularly and discuss breast cancer risk with your doctor. Liam, 65, hypertensive. 1 glass of wine at dinner. After 3 months of spacing it out, he lost weight, stabilized blood pressure, and slept better. Olivia, 58, with a family history of breast cancer. She used to drink nightly. After reviewing evidence, she added folic acid and switched to 2 small drinks per week. Liam, 42, a professional driver, quit alcohol entirely after a close call. He found other ways to relax without raising risk. The conversation with your doctor. Bring knowledge, not guilt. Ask, given my medical history, what's my real safe limit? Could alcohol interact with my medications? At my age, does the benefit still outweigh the risk? Should I support my diet with folic acid? The goal isn't permission, it's clarity. Myths that collapse in one line. Red wine protects the heart. Only in small doses, otherwise, the heart pays. Beer is lighter. Only in our imagination, ethanol remains ethanol. Alcohol helps me sleep. It may knock you out, but it steals deep sleep. If I don't drive, it's fine. It's not. Your liver, brain, and cancer risk still care. Final reflection. Alcohol is both friend and foe. A drop may bring joy, a little more may plant seeds of damage. Benefit and risk coexist, separated by a thin line. The real answer isn't black or white, it's you. Your age, gender, genes, medications, family history, lifestyle. Leading health authorities agree. Personalization matters. If you don't drink, don't start. If you do, respect your limit. If unsure, ask. Health is measured in consistent choices, not glasses. If this video helped you, subscribe to Health Guide, hit like, share your thoughts, and turn on notifications. Every week, we uncover truths behind habits, backed by science from Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and top medical journals, explained simply. Question for you. If you could choose one relaxing, alcohol-free drink for your evenings, what would it be? Share your ideas below.